Hey guys! Today I'm going to be sharing with you this 4th of July makeup look. I did not incorporate any blue into this makeup because I'm going to be wearing blue on the 4th of July, so this is just my rendition. I hope you guys enjoy, and let's just jump right into it. So I'm starting by priming my eyes as usual. This is just going to make sure that my eyeshadow lasts all day and night, and also will get rid of any redness or veins in my lids. Then using the color Soft Brown by MAC and this fluffy Sigma brush, this is the E40, I'm just going to be putting this up my crease to start to define that area. Then using the Jumbo Pencil in Milk by NYX, I'm just going to put this all over my lid, and then using my finger, I'm just going to start to blot it out and smooth it out. Then using this white eyeshadow from my Lorac Pro palette and this MAC 252 brush, I'm just going to be patting this on to set that white pencil in place. Then I'm taking the color Mauve in the same palette. It's kind of like a cool toned purpley brown, which works perfectly fine for this look. And just using my Sigma E25 blending brush, I'm just going to define the crease even more. Then taking this Essence Metal eyeshadow, it's kind of glittery. I'm just going to use my finger just to pop a little bit of this on top of that white shadow. It doesn't really pick it up on camera, but it just adds a little bit of a sparkle so it's not so flat and matte. Then using my Rimmel Stay Matte Foundation in True Beige and my Sigma F80 brush, I'm just going to start to kind of press this into the skin, and once I've pressed it in a little bit, I'll start to buff it around. By pressing it first, it really just ensures that it gets into the skin and it will last longer, and then by buffing it, I'm just ensuring that it's nice and smooth. Then I'm taking my MAC Prolongwear concealer and this concealer brush by Sigma, and I'm just going to start to paint on kind of the areas of my face that I want to be highlighted, so under the eyes, down the nose, in between the eyebrows, and a little bit onto the forehead. And this is just going to make those areas of my face stand out. And then of course with the Beauty Blender, blend all of that concealer in and make it look nice and seamless. I also put a bit on my chin, on the outsides of my nose, and a bit on my top lip, and just blend that out as well. Then, as usual, Makeup Forever setting powder. I'm just using this to set all of my foundation, my whole face, except for my under eye area. And then I'm using this F25 tapered face brush and my Hourglass Ambient lighting powder and Diffused light to set my concealer, and this gives me a nice little shimmer in the under eye. And I am so excited because I finally got my hands on the NARS Ita brush. It is the most perfect brush to contour your face. It just works so unbelievably well. It finally came back in stock, so I just couldn't resist. Now I'm taking Blunt by MAC. It's actually a blush, but it's just a dark brown matte shade, so it's really good to contour with. And I'm just going to start to carve out right beneath my cheekbones and then just start to blend it up a little bit just so it looks more natural. And as you can see, I mean, just look at that contour. You just can't beat it. So once I've gone and contoured both of my cheekbones, I'm going to move on to add a little color to both my temples and then meet that color in the middle on my forehead just to make everything look seamless. I'm going to take a bit down the sides of my nose to contour that area, as well as on my chin, just to kind of carve out that part of my face. Then I'm taking Melba blush by MAC. It's just this really subtle peachy pink color, and it looks pretty natural on, so it's not going to be too dramatic and really stand out on my face, which I don't want because our lips are so bold. I just want a blush that's going to give me a little flush without being too intense. So then I'm using this Candlelight Too Faced highlighter, and this is probably not the best brush to use because it really does not apply that much product, and this is such a faint highlighter, but you know, I'm just working with what I have. Then taking the Anastasia Brow Wiz, I use medium brown and just filling in my brows as normal, not too exciting. And then when I'm all done, I like to brush them out a little bit because I think it just makes them helps them look a little more natural. And there we have it, we have some brows. And then using my Maybelline Eye Studio gel liner, I just start with just a line extending from my lash line and just drag that line in, and then I start to meet it on the other end of my lid. So when I do this, I only take it about 3/4 of the way in, just because I have small eyes and I find that this works best for me, but just keep dragging that line in until you like it and you'll be good to go. So using my Maybelline Pumped Up Mascara, I'm just going to put on one coat of mascara. This is just going to help me prep for the false lashes that I'm about to put on. And while that dries, I'm going to take that same mauve color and a pencil brush. All my brushes will be linked below, by the way. And I'm just going to be putting this on my lower lash line just to define it. And sorry, my eyes look so creepy when I do this. My apologies. And then taking that white shadow I used before, and I'm just going to press this all around my tear duct to kind of give me this nice halo effect. And then with a more pigmented shimmery color, I'm going to go right in on just the tear duct, and it's going to look super brightened up and very highlighted. And then with that same shimmery color, I'm just going to put it underneath my brow bone just to highlight this area. And then I'm going to put on some lashes. These are the Ardell Demi 120s. And with the power of editing, boom, we have lashes. Then with the same jumbo pencil in Milk, lining my waterline. I really tried to knock it on my lashes, but what can I say? It's just jumbo. It's a little difficult. So there we go. Boom, look at that liner. Okay, mascara, just putting a little bit of this on my lower lash line just to finish that area up. And then I'm just taking off any excess chapstick with a napkin. And then, hello, look at this. This is MAC Ruby Woo. It is absolutely stunning. The best red lipstick you could probably buy. So I did not use a liner, which honestly I don't suggest because it's just kind of annoying not having your lips line going in with this. But anyway, it's super matte, so it's very easy to apply. And I'm just going to really load this on, get a couple good coats so it can really just reach that deep, velvety, rich red color. Oh, just look at that. I'm so obsessed with this red lipstick.